Bulletproof Garage. It's a Wednesday. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about doing stuff when you don't have a whole lot of money. I grew up really, really poor. I really did. And I know it's hard to imagine, but I've worked all my life for what I have. But a lot of my builds are based on doing things with what you've got and working with what you have. I've got cars now, as you can see. I've got more cars than I probably should. And I only have one car with an expensive paint job on it, my Super Bee. It's not even here. It's a 69 Super Bee. And I'll be honest with you guys, I spent $20,000 on a paint job. And it's beautiful, it's perfect. I only paid $3,750 for the car, and it's absolutely perfect. And I don't recommend doing that very often. To have a $3,750 car with a $20,000 paint job on it, I carry $50,000 worth of coverage on that car, and it's unnecessary. Most of the cars that you see that I have look like this. This is a 1971 Charger, and I want to talk to you about the things that you can do to it when you don't have any money. Guys are like, oh, I don't have any money, I'm not going to work on my car. That's not true. I mean, I do things out of necessity really more than anything, but I'm gonna show you a couple things that I do. First of all, steel wool. Steel wool will polish up, trim around the rear lights, trim around the doors, and all that's completely free. It's labor, yeah, but your labor's free. Your labor is free. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, then don't do it. But if you want to have a cool car, then get out there and work on the thing. This is a 71 Charger. It's been here for about 2 weeks. I put those wheels and tires on it. Those are 18 by 10 and a halves, and I had them laying around. So, I mean, I know they're freebies, but still, you work with what you got. I'm going to build a grill for this. Yeah, I see you. I'm going to build a grill for this out of expanded metal because it didn't come with a grill. I have been cleaning up the interior. This car was in boxes when I got it, and the most important thing you can do with a car like this is to unbox it, So I'm cleaning the panels. All those panels over there are painted black. They were brown panels to begin with, and I painted them flat black. That seat, yeah, it's torn up, but don't ever throw a back seat away. Don't ever, ever, ever throw a back seat away, because these Mopar back seats are getting expensive. Here's the matching front seats, and I had a set of covers, and I threw the covers on them. And, do they look great? They look like something you could sit in. It's got holes in its floorboards. I haven't patched the holes in the floorboards yet, but I do have heavy rubber floor mats, and put heavy rubber floor mats in it. Staying organized is free. Cleaning stuff is practically free. You should be out there cleaning on these cars. Even if you're like, I don't have enough money to paint the car, don't paint your car. Don't paint your car. If you don't have the money, do a $100 paint job. Get out there and sand on it. I'm actually going to wet sand this with probably a wet 320 to a wet 400, and I'm just going to turbo can flat black it, and it's going to be beautiful when it's done. It's going to look like something you would want to drive. And honestly, yeah, it'd be beautiful if you put a $20,000 paint job on it, but then you don't want to even drive them. And that's something that happens a lot of times with me. My cars, they sit in a barn behind my house, and they always sit underneath covers. I wish so much I could leave my cars uncovered so I could just look at them. That's a 66 Satellite. That's the 73 Charger with a CUDA front end. That's a Challenger, and I stole the battery app. That's why it's uncovered. There's my 69 Charger. I don't cover my 69 Charger. I don't cover Bulletproof up at all because I love just looking at it. I don't drive it enough, but I love looking at it. I also don't cover Country Boy up. There's Country Boy. That is my 68 Charger, Crown Vic. And, I like to be able to see them, but I can't stress to you enough. If you guys don't have the money today to work on it, get out there and clean it. Polish it, paint it. Paint is so cheap. Spray paint those parts that you want to get looking prettier, And I mean, Bulletproof Garage is kind of about inexpensive things, doing cars the inexpensive way. But I promise you'll have so much more fun with that car. If you run and drive that car, you'll have so much more fun with it. Take it out and drive it to your buddy's house and drive it to your mom's house, take it out there and enjoy it. You're gonna have a great time with it. If you have a car that you can't even drive, or if you have a car that you can't finish because your aspirations are too high for it, and you wanna do you know, you want that $20,000 paint job. That's great. If you want that $20,000 paint job and you want to go sit at shows and in a comfy chair and stare at other people sitting at shows in comfy chairs, that's great. But man, these cars were built to drive. And so hopefully real soon, that 71 Charger is going to be running and driving. It's got a 383 and a 727. I just ordered a new distributor for it in spark plugs. And every day that you drive a car that looks like this, every time, puts a smile on your face. It's fun to drive. Nothing's going to go wrong with it. Get out there and drive them. Don't build stuff that you can't justify letting sit out in the rain. Build stuff that runs and drives.